The Lost World. Oh, it's Jurassic Park.
No, it's that Sonic game.
That's a super.
And the 7 Deadly Sins.
I have to play through that again at some point.
You lent it to me and I then did a playthrough and realised that it actually...
Did I lend it to you?
Yeah, that was how I did the playthrough.
Oh. I may as well take that back then, because I promised to do another playthrough.
No, you've got it. I sent it back.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, like, I don't remember this at all. But fair enough. Yeah, no, when I got an immense amount of donations on my 10th anniversary, and I was like, well, I will do this game, and this other game, and this game, and it's happening this year instead of last year, because there's a lot of stuff happened last year. Hey, it's Sam.
Hugs for boys. No way. I always get that confused, and it's like the Who's Joby thing, which I am internally like horrified that I uttered that.
It's amazing.
It just gives him. Yeah.
Joby. Oh no, it's Mervyn.
Yeah. Oh, it's not.
Amazing. Imagine if Joby just showed up.
He does have a habit of doing that.
He does. He shows up at the best times. He has an incredible sense of timing, just for showing up at like a moment where you either need him or it's embarrassing for you, one or two.
Yeah, I think he obviously takes relish in one more than the other. You got a place that you can use that banana rang for as well.
Yes, I will get that after.
I will save that. I can't be asked.
The banana rang is, oh god. I'm being reminded of a level in Medieval, which is good because Medieval was a fun game.
I was gonna say I thought you'd be reminded of the level in Dog's Life.
No.
Really? Just,
no.
Doesn't remind you at all.
No.
Not of a big snow mountain. You know, someone being warmed by the gentle piss stream from the dog.
No, good.
No, that's good. So. Let's just take a moment to analyse the situation we found ourselves in.
Yes.
Some prehistoric bird is flying around with rope holding up what looks like probably a couple of tons worth of earth.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say anything wrong here. That was incredible.
That was good. That was really good.
I don't know. Yeah, no, nice. 10 out of 10. Would definitely enjoy watching that again.
Observe.
No.
Observe.
No.
Observe. Get fucked.
Well, I stand corrected then. Looks like.
Yeah. It's not gonna work again. Nah, it's not.
You would have actually. You were pretty
yeah, I
close.
might have actually been fine.
You don't want to prove yourself wrong.
No. That was good. Oh, it's carrying one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, you just got to shoot. Oh, apparently they built a satellite. If the monkeys can build satellites, why have they not just blown? Oh. That might be a story plot point, actually, those satellites.
Oh, okay. Good.
I mean, they did talk about something called the lethargy laser last time, which I'm assuming is to make the whole world lethargic. They could have just invented Netflix, and that would have done it.
Honestly, that sounds like something from a series of unfortunate events.
It does, because of the alliteration. Everything in the series of unfortunate events seems to have an alliteration.
Have you read it or watched Netflix? Or?
I watched the Netflix season 1. I haven't watched the 2 and 3, to be fair.
It's really good.
I'm just not a big consumer of television or media in general at the moment.
That's fair.
I don't know why, but yeah, I will at some point.
Yeah. Oh my. Yeah. No. Because I had never read a series of unfortunate events. I'd seen the film, which was after watching the series, the film was awful.
Yeah, but I like Jim Carrey's. I like the way Jim Carrey acts in that film. I think he's a better Olaf than this guy, Neil Patrick Harris.
I would agree in the movie for how creepy Jim Carrey is, but I just find Jim Carrey quite creepy anyway. But I actually really like Neil Patrick Harris.
No, it's not to say I don't like him. I think,
I think he really comes into his own much later on. I feel like it's a performance that Jim Carrey wouldn't have been able to do later on. I know it sounds weird, but I just can't see him doing it. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's awful.
I know. You just see them now, and it's like if a dad came out with this, you wouldn't even call it with a dad pun. You wouldn't even acknowledge it. You'd just be like, go away, get out of my room. What are you doing? In fact, if anyone
I think it's a really good series so far. So I say so far, it's finished now. So
Yeah, I don't know. The books were... There were a time that I was reading them was a bit of an odd time because... Oh, I think you killed him. I think you just... No, you haven't. You just dropped him off the edge.
yeah.
They were quite depressing books to read because it's like everything that goes wrong goes wrong, and you could argue that the most fortunate thing was the fact that they're all still alive. But
no. Yes.
You die. The jump. You lose momentum off the jump so fast.
Oh, that's very generous game. Thank you. Yeah. No. Because I'd never read the books. Watching the final season with how many like plot twists there are here and there. How did that, without spoiling anything, how did that feel to read?
I never read the final book, and the reason being was I just stopped caring. Around the time of books, I read book 12, but around the time of say book 11, which was it started getting really confusing, and I went.
Yeah, I didn't know how confusing it would be to read, but to watch it was really cool.
We went. I think me and my ex sat down and tried to understand what was going on. And read the Wikipedia articles and everything, and we sort of got some sense, but it felt very much like in the books it hadn't been thought out, and you sort of stumbled upon this conclusion, and then it didn't seem to hold. It was like life. They didn't have all the answers, and it ended in a ridiculous way. There was like hints at this special ending in the books, but nothing really big.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it just felt very much like everything else. The book, it requires you to have a lot of patience and to give up a lot of suspension of disbelief. And then at the end, it just sort of makes it even more ridiculous, because there's something to do... There's like loads of spoilers that we should probably not go into.
Yeah. Oh, it's a giant dinosaur. Lunch! Yeah, what I will be in 5 seconds.
Yeah, I know, isn't that wonderful? Isn't the other guy called... Like, breakfast?
Breakfast and dinner, probably.
Yeah.
I can't help but notice we've been locked in. Oh no, we haven't. No, it just looked like we had fun.
He can't run out though, so there's an invisible wall somehow for these dudes.
Yeah, that's good. Could you stop running around and let me catch you? Dinner, I want you now. Which one do you think it is, breakfast or dinner?
I don't know.
Brunch. No, it's just. Yeah, you're mine now. Dinner. It's Lewis. Okay, so we've had Sam and Lewis.
Wow, what's this?
Where's Dino?
Yeah. We're going to just start having some real rant.
Emil, David, Teal, Levery.
I mean, I was going to say I don't think we'd find an Emil in games as much, but near.
Yeah, I think he probably could. I don't know. Emil's not massively uncommon.
No, it's uncommon compared to my name, which is everywhere, and I've even got a channel named after me, The Honor.
Do you?
Yeah, Dave.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
And then you've got Dave Jarvu, which I thought was pretty witty when I first heard it, but since then has not been.
This guy sucks. Stop running, you prick! Oh.
I love the way he's wearing his little jumpsuit. Oh, random thing about Kingdom Hearts. This is just something which popped into my head. This is not a spoiler for anyone who's listening about anything to do with 3 or anything to do with anything. It's about Riku's costume in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Okay.
So you know he has those big bulbous leggy bits.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently he's like a fish. It's like what you wear when you go fishing. You know, overalls up to your legs. And they look similar to that design apparently, which makes sense why he'd want to leave an island when he's basically going to become a fisherman. But there's some weird stuff like so Riku has obviously he's got a house with his parents like Sora does. But in the manga, Riku's got a fairly nice house that overlooks the island.
Okay.
He's got a balcony that overlooks the island. So he's pretty well off.
Yeah.
So when you take that into account, the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1 and the motivations for them leaving their tiny island don't make any sense because they're connected to that huge bit of mainland.
Yeah, I mean, well, with Kingdom Hearts 1, the huge bit of mainland just isn't there.
Yeah, it just doesn't exist. Unless people could argue it's what they thought. It's you know, it's part of the game they were all playing. But, you know...
No.
Yeah. Well, okay, usually when we go through these paths where we sit down and go, we're going to try and make sense out of Nomura's own, you know, missed opportunities, shall we say, when we did it for 358 and RE-Con when we were trying to find out the exact days that each event happened. We bullshit a lot to get that to go somewhere, but with this, you're not accepting that. That is not your headcanon.
No, that is absolutely not there. Like, There is
Fair
nothing
enough.
there.
It's just a
He
gaping
just
pothole.
hadn't made it. I mean, yeah, I think it's well contested that Nomura's had at least the whole Xehanort thing planned since Birth by Sleep, because like watching it back in the day, I didn't notice, but Rake does have orange eyes at the end of that. So,
Yeah, well,
so
watching
it's
it back,
just okay, interesting.
they focus on the eyes so much. I mean, I knew something
Yeah,
was going
exactly.
on anyway. Like, I figured that something was going on with the eyes, but obviously to what extent you don't truly know until later on, although it's hinted at by the ending of Birth by Sleep itself, or at least the ending of one of the protagonists.
Yeah, it's all very, like, it's all laid out for you.
So
it's not easily really something you're going to guess.
So I was having a quick look at Nomura, like I was getting a feel of what this man's done, because really he gets sung a lot for Kingdom Hearts. But then I was searching, and I stumbled across some art that was drawn of a couple of Final Fantasy VII characters, and it was credited as being Nomura, and I was like, okay, so what's Nomura's, like, what did he do with Final Fantasy VII? Apparently he did do stuff on Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, I thought so.
But
I don't know to what extent.
The original guy who was the director of Final Fantasy VII, is back for the remake.
Oh, okay.
Which, it's a good thing you got
tried.
that. Yeah, until you die totally and you run out of lives.
I got 4 lives. That's not too bad.
Yeah, and you're gonna get the coins you need to get another one anyway. So, but yeah, it was quite interesting to see, because it does sort of make. I know a lot of people are getting very antsy about this, because the remake, when Kingdom Hearts remade, you know, they did a decent job. There were problems, but compared to some remakes, it was fairly good and flawless.
It's interesting with Kingdom Hearts 3 because apparently the final world of that game is something that he's wanted to do since he started making games. And it's just like, oh, okay. He's had this laid out for a while, he's just not had a series he could actually properly do it. So it's like, okay, what the hell are you planning?
I think this is a lot of what Kingdom Hearts is. And I go back to this because I remember and this is also something that I think A Hat in Time wonderfully shows off, or like gives you the feeling of. You know, it's like when you were kids and you were playing with toys, which is hilarious now, because I don't think we'd play with toys if we were that age again. We'd be playing the video games that. But anyway, you're playing with toys and you were acting out these really cool scenes, and I feel like a lot of the stuff that he comes up with is what you would have thought of as a kid. And not saying it's a bad thing, but would have been really cool to do, like, you know, ridiculously over the top, like slicing through buildings as you're flying through space. It's something you think about like as a kid, isn't it? Just a daydream or some really cool bit of, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
And so it feels like, certainly for me, it feels like a lot of what they're doing is stuff that I would have thought about when I was a kid, and to find that Nomura was always wanting to do this sort of excites me in a way, because it's, I don't know, it sounds like it's going to be really cool, and could be.
Yeah,
It might also just be a world of zips.
I mean, it could be that. Oh, Robo Monkey, Butchin Monkey.
Yeah, I was going to say Butchin. You beat me to it. You know who he has to be voiced by? Kronk.
Yes.
Any Butchin person.
What's with the, like, reflection on the waterfall being not a reflection?
Yeah, what's going on there?
That's odd.
Unless it's not a reflection, it's a bit. No, that is a.
It's like a projector. A projection of him. 'Cause it's not a reflection, it's the wrong side. Should be showing his back, but whatever.
I'm super strong. Whoa, you look at my brace reflex.
Some kind of projector thing, I guess.
Yeah, I guess if we're in a boxing ring, then it's probably going to be.
Okay.
Oh no, he was also the director for the CGI film Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. That's worrying, because Final Fantasy Advent Children was possibly one of the most boring films you could possibly watch. Certainly the most unintelligible. Had a really weird vibe as well. Like, there are some games. Do you ever get the feeling that when you play a game, you come out of it and you don't feel like you knew what the game was about. When you try and remember it, it doesn't feel like it has a unified feeling in your mind. It just feels like it's a bit of a mess.
Yeah, I guess.
This is a weird feeling that I've had. Like, this is how I would describe playing Final Fantasy VII, and to some degree Final Fantasy VIII are the ones that spring to mind. They don't feel like I've got a unified... What the
What the fuck is this?
Dinosaur.
What am I watching? I'm so confused.
Okay.
Oh. I can't move. Oh. 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 Oh, I'm not dead somehow. Okay.
You know what that noise reminds me of? And you'll probably recognise this.
Yeah? What are you... What?
You know in Sonic Adventure 2, when you've got that ghost that's following around
I'm dead.
cylindrical pillar?
No. Okay.
Okay. But the noises they make remind me of that.
Okay.
That's probably not going to help.
I died. Can you blame me, though?
No, this is a bit out there. I have no memories of this fight at all, so I am unable to do anything. I'm unable to do you a solid and help you with this one.
Why is he suplexing dinosaurs?
Why are there dinosaurs? This is supposed to be a modern time, right? Oh man, is he... I'm not...
No, I don't know.
Well, there's no time travel. It's just a laboratory.
Oh, fucking hell! That scared the shit out of me. Why?
Have you worked out how to have you worked out how to do him some concerns yet?
Yes, I have. When he spins, he gets tired and I hit him.
Oh, well, that's good.
And he suplexes a dinosaur.
Yeah, right.
Why? Okay, cool.
Yeah, this is a bit...
Oh no. Okay, that was lucky-ish. Hi.
Okay, so out of curiosity, so
Yes.
Nomura started his role in 1991 on Final Fantasy IV as a debugger, which is an interesting way to come into the series, to come into anything really, as a debugger.
Then you photon debugger.
What's that?
It's a Keyblade in Keymaster.
Oh right, well, maybe. He did loads of stuff. He did translations, graphic designers, character design, story, in like Live Alive or Live Alive, whatever it's supposed to be.
Oh,
Front
yeah.
Mission, Chrono Trigger. Super Mario RPG, he got special thanks in, which is basically a way of saying, oh, Nomura was cool on the elevator and stuff. Then he was 7. He was like character design, battle visual director, and base story. So the Final Fantasy VII story base is largely in part to Nomura, which I don't think a lot of people know. Like, everyone just credits him as being Kingdom Hearts, but he's like, he's Mr. Final Fantasy. He did story in Final Fantasy VIII, he did character design in 10. I mean, Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts is his baby, but he did a lot. Oh, he designed the main characters in 10 too. Ooh.
I won!
Nice, deduct points for that.
This fight was weird.
Yeah, it doesn't... You might want to do him a catch.
Yeah.
How did...
Got the red monkey. Oh, Pipochi!
Are you hurt?
Oh man, that diaper looks full.
Are you okay?
You wanna...
You're randomly here.
This is no time for celebration, young Hikaru.
Yes, it is.
The Spectre kidnapped Pipochi in order to get the data on humans needed to finish this.
Oh, okay.
So is Pipochi a human-monkey hybrid? Because that makes fucking zero sense.
know.
I'm gonna Google this because this is a nightmare scenario that I don't want to be involved in.
I don't know what's going on. You think I understand the logistics of monkeys?
I mean, we all came from apes, right? And they were at some point related to monkeys, and I'm gonna get in trouble for this because this is gonna go badly. Okay, no, he's just a baby monkey.
Okay. Cool.
You're getting
Not much is known about Pipochi's backstory.
Good.
It's going to get harder from now on. Do your
It's going to
best.
get harder. Okay, good.